All right. Good evening and welcome, parents, family, friends, students, administrators, and educators to the Mount Eden High School Instrumental Music Program Winter Concert and our first ever virtual winter concert. My name is Daniel Watson, and I'm the director of bands. I'm accompanied by Mr. Ronnie Cato, the director of orchestras, as well as both the band and orchestra student councils. We're so happy that you are here to see what the band orchestra have accomplished this semester. Thank you for being here. Now, throughout the performance, we encourage you to use the chat for all of your applause and any shout outs or words of encouragement and praise you have for these student musicians. This school year, music making has taken on a completely new form. Instead of convening in the band room or orchestra room for our rehearsals, students instead met via Zoom and attended from their bedrooms, their living rooms, their garages. This was not the only barrier students have faced this school year. While holding rehearsals over the internet, playing all at once is all but impossible due to the delays from one internet connection. Oh, thank you. There we go. There's your welcome slide. So speaking of Zoom, while holding rehearsals over the internet, playing all at once is all but impossible due to these delays from one internet connection to the next. At most, students could play one at a time for each other. And they could not hear how they sounded as a whole group unless every individual part was recorded and then put together. Over the course of the last 4 months, each piece of music was rehearsed and recorded to be brought together for tonight, to be heard for the first time as a full ensemble. Though the distance has certainly been a hurdle for all these students, we're proud to have still been able to make music together. If you like what you hear tonight and you'd like to support us toward our future endeavors in the new year, we hope you'll consider donating to the Mount Eden Instrumental Music Program. You can find us on Venmo or make a check out to the school addressed to the attention line. We also have many ongoing projects you can find on Donors Choose if you'd like to donate to a particular project. So we hope you'll keep this in mind. So now, thank you so much for being here. Let's get on with the music. Please sit back, relax, and we'll begin with a series of student-led chamber wind ensembles. Up first, we have our flute ensemble playing Notturno for Four Flutes by Carl Ditters von Dittersdorf, featuring Leah, Francesca, Rosa, Michaela, and Anna. Enjoy. Thank you, flutes.
Hello, everyone. I'm the lead trumpet and leader of the second brass quintet. I'm Daniel Inori. We pulled together the first movement of Armenian Scenes, Morning Song by Alexander Arutunian. Alexander Martinez and Amy Ledesma played the trumpet two parts. Vanna Van played the French horn, and Sebastian Uriza and Gavi Serenino played the tuba parts. We hope you enjoy.
Hello, everyone. The next chamber group are the saxophones, and we played the Swan from the Carnival of Animals by Camille Sanson. This is a musical suite of 14 movements, and this is the only movement from the Carnival of Animals that the composer allowed to be played in public during his lifetime. Originally composed for the cello and piano, this piece has been transposed to be played in multiple instruments. We will feature Mohit on the clarinet and Enrique and I on the alto saxophone. We hope you enjoy.
Our next group that will be performing is we'll be playing Sonatine for Woodwind Quartet by Toshi Nagata. Our members include Matthew Viola on bassoon, Caitlin Lee on flute, and me, Adam Calvin, on clarinet.
Up next, we have another saxophone ensemble. This group is playing Bacchiazola by Slava Kazakin. This features Barry Flores, Joseph Andal, and Jasminder Singh.
Our next performing group will be the Drumline playing Matt AB by Matt Lumet. I can't pronounce that. Our drumline director is Tom Dryman, and this is Matt AB.
Hi, my name is Angel, and I'm the leader of the Superior Brass Group. We're performing Victor Ewald's Third Quintet in D flat major, featuring Adrian Uresti on first trumpet, Victor Saturnino on trombone, Daryl Tivian on tuba, Kevin Tran on second trumpet, and of course, myself on the horn. Enjoy.
What we've learned. Despite the fact that the year thus far has taken place over virtual learning, the jazz band was still able to learn about playing techniques specific to jazz. For example, we learned how to play in swing tempo instead of straight, and to do that, we learned about the unique scatting articulation associated with jazz. We also learned the different modes of a major scale, which helped us learn the basis of jazz. Symphonic band also learned a variety of items as well, like technical exercises in different keys, breathing exercises, music theory, sight singing, and the history and origin of our instruments. Lastly, drumline developed their stick technique and fluency of complex rhythms with Mr. Dryman. And now Pooja will explain one of the jazz band pieces, String of Pearls.
A String of Pearls was composed by Jerry Gray in 1941. It was originally recorded with lyrics by Eddie DeLonge, and the song was ranked #1 in the United States for more than 2 weeks in that same year. This chart comes from the golden era of jazz with its swing melodies and laid back musical style. It was featured most recently in the 2008 film Revolutionary Road, featuring Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. This is the very first time that Mount Eden Band is performing a string of pearls. The soloists that we are featuring are Mohit Prasad, Adam Calvin, Adrian Uresti, and myself. We hope you enjoy it.
For the 2020 to 2021 year, the Mount Ian Band and Orchestra were forced to adapt to the ways of online learning. Unlike other classes in Mount Ian, both performing groups had to use different platforms to achieve a productive rehearsal and make recordings for their assignments. Some of the platforms the students used for attending rehearsal and sectionals were Zoom and Discord. Both were ideal platforms since breakout rooms were available and allowed for sections to focus on spots in the music that were too difficult for them to play. BandLab was another platform that the students used to create recordings. Then students would later submit their recordings to Google Classroom.
Next, our jazz band will be playing Samba del Gringo, which is a Latin jazz piece published by Gordon Goodwin's Big Fat Band in the 2001 album Swingin' with the Fences. This impressive album was nominated for a total of 2 Grammy Awards and has grown significantly popular in the last couple decades. Fun fact, the word gringo in the song's name is a Spanish slang word, meaning a person of the Caucasian descent. So the title is technically Samba of the White Man. Anyways, our soloists for this piece are Joseph Andal Jr. and Ronald Aguinaldo. I hope you enjoy the song. As some of you may know, the Mount Eden High School Band and Orchestra program worked hard to not only create music, but to raise money to continue funding the program. In the past, we've sold chocolate, done car washes, and flea markets. We also worked the concessions in soccer and football stadiums. This year, a total of 3 companies have agreed to sponsor the Mount Eden program to aid us even in these troublesome times. And so, when events for these 3 companies arise, be sure to support our musicians by filling up your stomach with some delicious Panda Express, savory chipotle, and mouth-watering panera.
And so everyone knows, our next scheduled fundraiser will be for Chipotle, the one in Union City, on January 16th. Stay tuned for flyers to come out in the coming weeks.
And now we would like to invite the Mount Eden Orchestra onto our virtual stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Nalette, and first up we have Chandini Chen and Eduardo Suarez performing the piece Moonsetter by Toby Fox, who is best known for his game Undertale. Moonsetter was a song featured in the webcomic Homestuck. Enjoy.
Next, we have the Mount Eden String Orchestra. Tonight, we'll be playing Allegro composed by Antonio Vivaldi, featuring a cello solo played by Jamie Huen and Brian Acosta. Following Allegro, we will be playing Dialogue composed by Richard Chirapa, featuring a double bass solo played by Audrey Flores. Enjoy.
Next up, taken from Johann Sebastian Bach's infamous Six Cello Suites, cello section leader Jamie Huynh is playing Beret Number 1 from Cello Suite Number 3.
All right. Next is the Maldivian Chamber Strings performing a traditional song, Green Sleeves, arranged by Rachel L. Saucedo. Enjoy.
Thank you for listening to our orchestra portion of the program. Our presenter, Adam, will speak about our Performing Arts Center.
We are happy to announce that the District Performing Arts Center that we have fought so hard to get has finally been approved and will be built on the Mount Eden High School campus. The 300 to 400 seat performance center will have state-of-the-art sound shells and an orchestra pit that will enable bands to play underneath the stage while groups like choir, dance, and drama are on top performing. We are excited that all schools in the Hayward Unified School District will be able to perform in this new space. Now, welcome the Wind Ensemble with our next song. Bravura was written by Charles E. Dubois and is considered one of his most famous pieces. The piece was created in the year 1918 and has been played by many bands throughout the years, including ours in 2016. The piece was played in circuses and was used to show the bravery of the performers, hence the name Bravura. Now please enjoy Bravura.
Editing before and after. Although we are able to record independently at home, this does not make the process of creating a band piece any less tedious. The process begins with recording the individual part while listening to a reference recording. Even with the reference recordings, we still face problems such as latency, microphone volumes, quality of sounds, etc. Because of these issues, the unedited recording sounds like this. To remedy this, Mr. Watson and Mr. Cato have to compile, mix, and edit all audio recordings in one final piece. These changes include splicing and moving audio tracks, manually balancing player volumes moment by moment, check the tuning for each instrument in every chord, and master the audio for the product. The editing process takes hours and even days to complete for just one piece. Now here is the same clip you heard before, but after the editing is finished. Now Pooja will take it from here by giving recognition to all the people who made this virtual year possible.
Now, before we get to our final piece, I would like to take a moment to thank all of our boosters and coaches for all the effort and work that they have put into supporting our program and making it happen. A huge shout out to all of our boosters, Donna Everett, Jennifer Apodaca Rogers, Patrick Virgin, Willie Dice Lius, Abby Galley, Lorelei de Guzman, and Lillian Accorda. We would also like to thank our coaches who met with the students multiple times over the semester to provide individual lessons. Thank you to Tom Dryman, Eric Yu, Ted Seitz, Daphne Gooch, Leonard de Guzman, Edwin Ramos, Tanya Paolini, and Aaron Shaw. Also, a huge shout out to our principal, Mr. Fobbs, Mr. Wright, Ms. Gatchell, and our school staff for helping us. Thank you to our VAPA director, Mina Mangawala, HUSD's marketing director, Dionisia Ramos, our board member, Ken Rowden, the Hayward Education Foundation, and the Hayward Arts Council. And now Angel will talk about how the band room looks.
Because the pandemic has suddenly stopped us from using the band room, it has been left in poor condition. Although, we've taken advantage of the fact that it's on use, and proceeded with major cleaning and reorganization. First off, the carpet has been washed multiple times, which got rid of many nasty stains that previously resided on the floor. The storage cubbies used to be filled with books, old laundry, and an uncomfortable amount of random sheet music and folders. Now, the clothes have been washed and ready to return to their owners, and the music sheets and folders have been placed in their appropriate spots. Speaking of music sheets and folders, the front of the band room was formerly a mess of sheet music, folders, and scores. Now the music library has been filed in alphabetical order and organized, which makes the room look so much better. Even the back rooms have been left immaculate. All of this renovation and cleaning is all thanks to one specific person, not previously mentioned.
On behalf of the band and orchestra, we would like to thank one of our boosters, Miss Roberta King, for everything that she has done for us. The band and orchestra has collectively pulled together and organized a special gift for you, Miss King, and we will be sending your surprise over for the holidays. Once again, Miss Ting, thank you so much. You have done so much for us. And now, on to our final piece of the night.
In Flight, composed by Samuel R. Hazel in the early 2000s, this piece highlights the bombastic brass fanfare and the soaring melodies of the woodwinds, and the flair percussion adds to the piece. This piece alternates between a rapid fanfare calls and slower, more ballad-type melodies. Our program last performed this piece in 2010 in New York's Carnegie Hall. For the band, In Flight symbolizes the overcoming of hardships people have faced during the pandemic for being kept in quarantine for so long.
as we've reached the end of our concert here, I want to take a moment and have some words from our parent boosters. Uh, we have Mrs. Donna Evericks, who will be speaking, the booster president. There you are. Here you go.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Oh,
yes.
Sorry, my kids were playing with the computer, so it has a little blue person on there. I just wanted to say thanks. I'm Donna, the president of the Mount Eden Band and Orchestra Booster Club. I just want to give a round of applause to the students and to Mr. Cato and Mr. Watson for working together during this challenging time of the virtual music program. I'm impressed with your ability to combine the small chamber groups and pulling the kids together. It's inspiring to see them continuing their playing. I just want to recognize the 16 seniors this year. So I distributed corsages. I got almost everybody before the concert, and I was honored to see that Angel had his proudly displayed on his shirt. So just trying to help make things normal as much as possible for the seniors. I just want to appreciate everybody, the parents, the teachers, the kids. We're working hard through this crazy time. Also just wanted to reinforce what Mr. Watson put in the beginning to support our programs. I know it's been a really challenging time for a lot of people right now. So we do still have things that need to be done and fixed and keep the instruments moving and together. We do have the ability to donate through Venmo, sending a check into Mount Eden, or through Donors Choose. Like I know we're going to be painting the band room, making it look even more beautiful than it is now with the cleaning carpets. So just wanted to wish you all a happy, wonderful holiday season, and looking forward to supporting all of you.
Thank you. And thank you all for being here tonight and joining us and sharing in this experience. You'll be able to find a video of this performance soon on social media, so stay tuned how we post this. Again, please consider donating towards the music program, toward all of our future endeavors in the new year. I'd like to give a special thanks out to the band and orchestra councils for working tirelessly to put this concert together tonight. Also, thank you to Ronnie Cato for his work with the orchestra. And thank you to all of the band and orchestra students who spent the last 4 months preparing these pieces and really making this moment happen for Mount Eden. I know it was a really special thing to still see music happening. No, you can't prevent Mount Eden from making music together. That's what we're all about. We look forward to seeing you at our next concerts happening in the spring. Stay tuned. For now, happy holidays to you all. Have a great break, a nice, wonderful, safe break, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you so much. Take care.